Okay, good morning. This morning we're going to make a mushroom pendant. We're going to go through the materials we need to do this. We have a 12.7 solid clear rod. We have 6mm clear rod. We have two 8mm color rods. We have an 8mm graphite, a 3mm tungsten pick, and a pair of pliers. So now we're going to get the torch cranked up here. And first thing we're going to do this morning is pull a point on this color. So you take one of the color rods and the 6mm clear rod. You want to heat up about 15 to 20 millimeters of this color rod. Put the clear to the end, come up out of the flame, and gently pull. You want to make a point that's somewhere between 3 and 4 millimeters. So now we're going to cut the handle off of our point. We're going to set that aside. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to start heating up the 12.7mm clear rod, and we're going to make a gather. While you're rolling, you want to keep the rod lower than the flame so that the gather comes back towards the handle. Once you get a gather of about 16 millimeters, bring it out of the flame. Come back with your other hand with your color rod point. You want to slightly heat the bottom of the gather, come up above the flame, and just a nice, even, steady push. Twist and push. Keeping it centered, twist and push. Okay, it stopped moving. Now we're going to cut about a 10mm stub off the end. So you want to leave that color rod sticking out. Now we're going to heat all of this up and gather it back down into a smooth ball. You just want to keep rotating in the flame. Just let the heat do the work. Okay, as you see now, the gather's starting to smooth back out on the bottom. Just about there. Okay, come out. Keep turning. Let it slightly cool off. Then we're going to come back with our 6mm clear handle again. We're going to post up to the end. And now we're going to move over to the neck of the piece. And here again, about 15 or 16 millimeters worth of rod. You want to get completely molten hot. And then come out of the flame with a nice, gentle, slow, even pull. Now we're going to cut this pull away from the clear rod. So that's about between 25 and 30 millimeters long, and it's 6 to 8 millimeters thick. Now we're going to heat this up. We're going to gather it back down into a ball, which is going to create the bail for the pendant. If it wobbles a little bit, that's fine. As it gets towards the bottom, it has a tendency to center itself back up. So you want the pendant, the neck, and then a nice ball there on the end. Okay, now to create the bail, we're going to use the tungsten pick. What you do is you get the tungsten pick red hot, let the surface of the bail cool, slightly twist as you penetrate it, go about 3/4 of the way through. If it sticks, just keep twisting. Now come in, we're going to pierce it from the other side with the same technique. Heat the tungsten and just slightly twist. Open this side back up again just a hair. And then with that, we can now move on to the 8mm graphite rod, which we can ream the hole out even larger. It's a gentle process. You want the graphite rod to be relatively hot. And you just keep coming from one side or the other and just gently open that up. Now flame polish the inside, blow some of the graphite off. Check to make sure it's still centered. Okay, now once the bail is cool, you can come in and grab it with the pliers. Gently tap the end of the rod. The rod separates from the pendant. And now we flame polish the bottom of the pendant smooth again. Okay, now at the end of the process, it goes into the annealing oven for cooling.